Ah, guys, you guys already know the deal, man. I don't know if you guys seen my post, which let me go to right now. Channel, where is it? Community, right here. Sorry, guys, I guess no video today, which I'm making this real quick for today. I couldn't leave you guys hanging. Yeah, YouTube has removed that video that was going to be uploaded today for sexual and explicit content. Even though all those big YouTubers, YouTube. Damn, I need to check my lighting, man. I need to fix this real quick, alright? Sorry, guys. I guess no video today. YouTube has removed. Let's put a comment here. YouTube has removed the video that was going to be uploaded today for sexual and explicit content. Let me put no comment. We are gonna be fixing this too at the same time, real quick. Even though all the big YouTubers, I forgot to put R, creators. Yeah, that's good. YouTube creators reacted to it, and me Canyon still has the open the channel. Sad face. It was a Space in Jeopardy sad face. Like they removed it, man. Hey, see right here? You moved it. You see right here? Sad. It's very sad. Let me post it. There you go. It's very sad, man. There's not that could have done here. They removed it. So that's why we're doing this one real quick today. Which is we'll go back to it. SCP-173 origin story, how 173 got to the Site-19. Alright, before we start, my intro. How you guys doing? It's your boy Frank back in with a reaction video. We are reacting to what I just said. Then this video is all over the place here. No, but I think this will be a fire video because a lot of people know 173, the statue, the famous statue where that's how I got into SCP back then when I was a kid. Like that's how I got it, especially the game where they started with the statue in the beginning. So I'm telling you, this is gonna be fire. I'm telling you. And you know it's by your boy truly, SCP Explains Story and Animation. This is the infographic show you don't know. The infographic show, these are the same people, which almost got a million subscribers for the channel, you know what I mean? Good up for them, man. They've been in the game for way longer than me, yeah? Way longer than me on YouTube. That's why I'm happy for them. But let's get started before I make this video way too long. Original video in the description, and if you guys want to, subscribe, y'all, I mean? Cause we hit 1,000 subscribers. Next month is 5,000, 10K if you're gonna be there soon. And yeah, and soon I'm buying myself a face cam. I'm telling you, soon I'm buying myself a face cam. I'm telling you, it's not gonna take more than a month. The highest it's gonna take is probably like 3 weeks, hopefully, cause shipment and everything. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's not gonna take more than 1 month. But let's get it started.
SCP-173.
Damn, it's the voice.
It's one of the most iconic anomalies ever contained by the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, for real
this
though.
neck-snapping Site-19 celebrity is known and feared by everyone who works at the Foundation since being contained in 1993. It's no.
Oh yeah, that's not even that far though. 1993. I thought it was gonna say like a bit more far, but I do remember that year. There's one. It's not one the oldest, but it's still one the oldest. If you know what I mean.
The concrete hands, metaphorically,
damn,
and quite literally stained with the blood of countless people.
He said fake blood, guys. You heard that. He said fake blood. Which is Story Jambo ketchup.
But this mostly immobile oddity wasn't always a resident of Site-19. And the story of how exactly it ended up there, and more importantly why, is far more ridiculous, insane, and downright terrifying than you.
That's a fake gun, guys!
So buckle up, SCP fans. This is the dramatic tale of how this homicidal piece of modern art ended up at the SCP Foundation's largest containment site.
Let me know, man. Let me know. And guys, I think it'll be like, yo, how you make a video that's like 3 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, or 13 minutes long? Make it 30-minute long. Guys, you get it for your reaction. Obviously, I'm gonna be pausing. Obviously, I'm gonna get my opinion out. Obviously, I'm gonna get my own facts out that I know about it. Come on, man. Come on, son. You already know.
To give you an idea of just how weird this origin story is, we're gonna have to leap forward to the year of 2045. We know what you're thinking. Isn't this a prequel? How can it take place in the future? Sit tight, folks.
Oh, that's true. Can you remember the lizard? The lizard, was scared of it and all that. There's like a thing we're saying, oh, in the future, there's like more of this, statue, and the lizard was in this full thing, and that statue could actually kill the lizard. That's why the lizards actually killed the statue. The hard to kill lizard, the immortal lizard that keep coming back. Yeah, that lizard. It's scared of the statue, if I remember. Let me know in the comment section if I'm right or wrong.
It'll all make sense in the end. Site-91 is where we lay our scene, under the watchful eyes of Site Director Dr. James Long. a senior researcher with level 4 security clearance.
Dang, let's have a level 5. I think it goes up to level 5, right, guys? The security card, he only has level 4.
The second highest at the foundation.
Yeah, see? Second highest, so there's level 5.
Dr. Long had given decades of devotion and his expertise to the Foundation. He was a proud man who wore his life of service to the containment cause as a badge of honor. After years of dodging death while researching some of the most dangerous anomalies that Site-19 had to offer,
okay,
he ascended to the rank of Site Director, which represented the culmination of his life's work.
Okay, that's good for him, man. Good for him.
And in his new position of power, he'd only proved himself further, running a tight ship and reducing the number of containment breaches across the world. Nobody could say that Dr. Long wasn't extremely talented at his job, which is why he was so confused when he received an email from Alexandra Nala, an administrative assistant working directly for the O5 Council. It was the type of email that no site director ever wanted to receive.
Wait, what happened? He got like fired, removed, or what? Is he working? Did he send to work for 173 or something? Is that what's happening? I feel like, okay, I'm not really doing good on everything. They go, okay, let's see. It's not gonna be fire. It's probably gonna be like, oh, he has to go, you know, retrieve 173 or work with 173.
Dr. Long was being told that, with no input or oversight from him, the majority of Site-91's anomalies were going to be taken to an undisclosed location for safer containment.
Damn! That seems like you're not doing your job right, but he... For what I'm hearing, he was doing his job. Like, you know, no more, like, less, like, breaches has been happening, you know, no one escaping that, like, less and less and less, like, keeping it safe and everything. And then, no, we receive someone from, like, you know, O5 Council, like, you know, one of the assistants, yeah, we're gonna take those SCP and we got them, you know, more safe. Like, damn, that's kind of like salt in the wound.
The list contained nearly every meaningful detainee contained on the site, including, of course, SCP-173.
Damn, that's tough.
This particular anomaly had been contained at the site for 37 years after being delivered there in 2008. Dr. Long had devised a perfect method to minimize containment breaches in that time, creating a sprinkler system within the chamber that washes away the waste products produced by 173.
Okay.
Reducing the need for risky human contact.
Alright, but we get an ad. You get an ad. You guys already know about ads, what I said. If I'm not getting paid a damn penny on these ads, not my ads, I'm not going to show the damn ad with all of them. You guys already know. But if it's my ad, guys, watch the whole ad. I'm telling you, just support me. Let's pause this, unpause. I mean, unmute and unpause and boom.
But that didn't matter.
Let's see.
Despite Dr. Long's loyalty and efficacy in serving the SCP Foundation, the decision had already been made.
Damn.
No chance of reversing it. According to Nala, the motion to remove most of Site-91's anomalies had received unanimous approval from the O5.
Damn! Almost everyone. Damn.
And the operations for the transfer would be commandeered by the Department of Extra Universal Affairs, headed by Senior Agent Sven Kish.
Aye.
Dr. Long was both upset and confused. He was producing some of the best results across the entire Foundation. So why were they taking away all of his anomalies?
For real though.
Did someone on the O5 Council have it out for him? Dr. Long replied to Nala asking if, considering how severe the relocation operation was going to be, whether he could get more information on where the anomalies were being moved to, and why. He felt that at the very least.
Nah, but guys, you have to be like in this pain. Imagine you doing your job, you know, 100% good and everything, and you're doing way better than other people. You're giving like more stats going up, saying like, you know, like I'm telling you, like the whole company making it way better, and out of nowhere, someone take your whole job and everything they work for out of nowhere, they boom like that, mad quick out of nowhere. You'll be mad. You will be mad, and you'll be hella confused too, like him, and you'll be angry as hell, boy.
He was owed some answers on this. Nala and her superiors didn't feel quite the same way. She replied that Dr. Long sadly didn't have the clearance to know any of the operations.
Damn! Even he's level 4, the second highest? Damn.
This information was reserved for those with level 5.
Yeah, see? Level 5.
Members of the Multi-Universal Department.
Okay.
All that Dr. Long needed to do was stay out of the way, and everything would be taken care of for him. But that wasn't enough for Dr. Long. He needed to know more. He needed to understand why this seemingly random decision had been made. Realizing that Nala and the O5 Council were a dead end as far as information was concerned, He instead reached out to the next best thing.
What was it?
Senior Agent Sven Kish.
Okay.
A member of the Department of Extra Universal Affairs who was spearheading the relocation mission.
Is he gonna type it back?
Dr. Long implored the agent to give him extra information on where
Damn!
all the anomalies were being moved.
My boy said no?
And why they were being moved in the first place. Predictably, he was once again stonewalled, being told that any information regarding the project was above his level of clearance. In a move that seemed decidedly spiteful, Agent Kish signed off by saying that he looked forward to seeing Dr. Long at Site-19.
Okay.
And not long after that, he did. Agent Kish, along with a huge number of agents and task force members from the Multi-U department, arrived on site, bearing state-of-the-art containment equipment.
But what happened?
Exasperated Dr. Long wasn't able to glean any more information from this experience. The Multi-U agents were ruthlessly efficient, transferring the lion's share of the anomalies into temporary containment.
Alright, they're like, yo, we got this. We're like the more events, boy. Like, we don't even need no help or nothing. We got what? 96, easy. Moving out. 173, easy. We gonna move him out too.
And transporting them off-site within a few hours.
They only
By
a
the
few
time
hours?
They were done. Dr. Long and his staff were left with one of the most desolate and empty containment sites on the Foundation.
Damn, that's tough.
Dr. Long, with decades of service and climbing the organizational ladder, only to be left as a glorified babysitter
Oh, what happened?
for a
There you
handful
go.
of low-priority anomalous items.
Okay.
It all felt like a cruel joke. After several days of nothing happening in the now incredibly uneventful Site-91, aboard Dr. Long...
Oh, let me check. I had to check if I'm still recording. Cause last time... Okay, digga, I'm still recording. That's good, that's good. Alright, let's continue. But this is actually fire. So far, I'm intrigued and interesting.
reached out to a friend of his, researcher Nurul Shafika Binte Ahmed Ibrahim.
Okay.
Who he called by the nickname Shaq.
Nah, low-key, that's my boy Shaq, you know, number 34, you know, the one that played in the Lakers, the Magics, you know what I mean? That's Shaq on the cover.
His frustrations. She commiserated, sharing her sympathy for
Nah, it's not she, that's actually Shaq, you know, disguised as a woman.
his suddenly much less exciting working conditions, but saying that at least the job should be a little less lethal now. Shaq didn't know it yet, but on this particular point, she was terribly wrong.
Oh, what?
Dr. Long shared his theory that perhaps some sites were being consolidated so the Foundation could save money, and that this would lead to layoffs. Shaq essentially told him that he was worrying too much.
Okay.
The reality was that Dr. Long had some very good reasons to be worried. His problem was that he hadn't been worrying about the right things. In Foundation Containment Area 179, something awful was brewing. As usual, guards posted around SCP-2317.
Okay.
A door containing a portal to another world. Waited while Foundation staff and D-classes performed the standard Procedure 220 Calabasas ritual within. They were dealing with one of the most dangerous anomalies in the entire universe.
Oh, wait, what? Is that... Alright, let me take a guess right here. They took all the other SCPs away, so they, you know, he could, like, you know, be 100% into this one SCP that could be the dangers from everywhere. Which I'm guessing, this is, you know, the SCP that, leads to the other world that everyone is dead. Everyone, all the SCPs and everything, everyone, don't trace of living or nothing. Like, everyone is actually dead. Everyone. Or, this is the one for the staircase. Going down the staircase thing? It can be. It's not that serious. Let's see. Let's continue.
Even then, after decades of service, one can be numb to such things. Suddenly, without warning, the door opened and a terrified Foundation researcher tumbled out, panting heavily, eyes bulging in existential horror.
What?
He screamed the words that he long hoped would never be spoken in his or even his children's lifetime. It happened. The chains have broken.
Wait, what?
The devourer is free. The siren sounded, and an alert spread across the entire Foundation database.
Yo, this is... I'm intrigued. Yo, I want to actually know more.
SCP-2317 is compromised. SCP-2317-K, the Devourer of Worlds, is free.
Okay.
If the creature escapes Area 179, an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario is basically assured. So all efforts will be taken to make sure that the creature does not escape at any cost.
Wait, what
And they
happened?
really did mean any cost. The old wooden door of SCP-2317 splintered as an immense scaly hand sprang forth and clawed a wave of devastation throughout the containment.
Damn, yo, what is this SCP?
Guards were dispatched in the hundreds with heavy weaponry to buy some time, firing at the Devourer. A beast the size of a mountain rose from the ground, staring at the terrified humans below with its one gigantic red eye.
Okay.
It couldn't even feel the bullets, explosives, or incendiary and laser weaponry being used on it.
Is this the SCP, you know, with the Lich-Kin and all? No, the SCP that's like all like mechanical. Like it's a Gotham like back then and everything. It found the word and they like contain him and stuff. Like it had a different thing. Like oh, dude, like machines are like humans are worthless or something. Like is it the metal god, the one I'm talking about? Like the one you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Let me look in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about? Like I forgot what it's called. You know, like the three Death Brothers. You know that was there to fight in the War 2. You know, I think was a Lich King there. I don't know. It was like two guys that went together. You know what I mean? Like. It's I don't remember that much, but is it the metal god? You know what I'm talking about? Like it's all metal, you know, like all machines.
The monster just shrugged it off and murdered nearly all of its attackers.
Damn.
With one swipe of its claw.
Okay. Oh, we got another ad. You guys already know what's up with ad. You guys already know. If I'm not, whoa, chill. If I'm not getting paid a single penny, you know what I mean? On these ads, it's not my ad. I'm gonna show the ad with volume. But guys, if it's my ad, please watch it. Skip ad, pause, I'm mute and I'm paused.
Final desperate act, hoping to kill or at least slow down the beast. Staff at Area 179 made the ultimate sacrifice and detonated the entire on-site nuclear
Okay,
arsenal.
damn.
The explosion disintegrated the entire facility in an instant and unleashed a radioactive shockwave that carried destruction.
Damn, okay.
But it wasn't enough.
Okay, nothing happened, huh?
SCP-2317-K walked out of the mushroom cloud without a scratch on it, ready to show the human world what real destruction meant. At this point, the battle was already effectively lost.
This has to be on the future, right? Like, it has not happened yet, this right here. Like, they're talking about everything in the future. Well, it's like, once the dude's gonna come out, no one kill it? Like, I'm so confused.
But the Foundation refused to go down without a fight. They dispatched all available mobile task forces, including Mobile Task Force New 7 Hammerdown.
Okay.
A heavily armed battalion strength task force created to combat the biggest and most extensive threats imaginable. And it wasn't even just the Foundation. True existential threats have a way of uniting people, as the GOC and even the Chaos Insurgency put aside their differences to take the fight to the Devourer.
Okay, everyone working. Okay.
Would any of it be enough? Barrages of cruise missiles and ICBMs did nothing to halt the Devourer's assault, as it rampaged, destroying towns and cities at first, then regions, then whole nations. Swarms of scrambled jets and helicopters were knocked out.
Yo, this is so interesting. Oh my god, the sad thing is about to end soon. This is so interesting.
The sky with casual swipes. The creature bulldozed over landscapes teeming with tanks and heavy artillery vehicles. It snapped aircraft carriers in half as it waded from ocean to
damn,
ocean,
okay.
systematically destroying everything in its path. Even satellite-mounted orbital cannons and the heavy energy weapons of MTF Tau 5, also known as Samsara, did nothing to phase the Devourer. It was finally coming to fruition. The dreaded XK-class end-of-the-world scenario, and none of the Foundation's expertise, advanced technology, or limitless resources could do anything to stop it. They aided in evacuation efforts, getting as many people as they could out of harm's way as the Devourer rampaged and destroyed, but even that was doing little more than borrowing time. Eventually, the Devourer would destroy all of them. There would be nothing.
Damn, okay.
All Dr. James Long could do was watch helplessly from an almost empty Site-19, waiting for the tide of destruction to reach him.
I feel like there's something that's gonna. So it has something with 173. Like they go say, okay, there's no yo. I'm so interested. I'm so intrigued right now. Like this is fire, guys.
Of course, other Foundation employees, most prominently Senior Agent Sven Kish and the Multi-U department, had other concerns. All they needed to do was archive data for extraction. Extraction to where, you ask, seeing as the world seems to be at its end here? Well, Universe 7392 Epsilon Blue Lima, otherwise known as our universe, circa 1993.
Okay.
The Foundation works across the multiverse, and an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario in one universe really isn't necessarily a problem in others. On orders of the O5 Council, Agent Kish and his men are charged with extracting data and valuable anomalies like SCP-173 from doomed universes. O5 knew that Dr. Long's universe, Universe 5643 Gamma Orange Delta, was due for an apocalyptic visit from the Devourer of Worlds any day now.
Okay.
That's why the Multi-U team went in to extract everything worth saving. Dr. Long and below employees of that.
Okay, so this all happened in different universe that was already like, you know, in the future in that other universe, and they're doing like, you know, game information for like the next universe they're sending to save the, you know, SCPs that from the other universe that's actually very important. Is that what's happening? Yo, my brain is dying. My brain is about to pop, yo, I swear to God.
That universe's foundation were never told of their impending doom. After all, that sort of thing could probably lead to unnecessary stress, and what they don't know won't hurt them, until, of course, it does. In 1993, these anomalous doomed universe SCPs were divided amongst our universe's various applicable containment sites. SCP-173, as you already know, ended up in Site-19, but sadly for the people working there, all the actual data files on this entry's file were lost in translation.
Okay.
So as far as they knew, 173 was little more than a big weird statue with apparently dangerous properties. Upon first placing it in its containment chamber in Site-19 Euclid Wing, Foundation legend Dr. Bright, unaware of just what he had here, assigned Dr. William Moto to begin research on the entity.
If you guys don't know Dr. Bright is one, you know, the scientist that's actually there that everyone know, like, he's really famous. He's been there for years and years and years. I still know he's actually immortal, but not immortal that way. Like, you see the necklace that he's wearing? That's Dr. Bright. This is not Dr. Bright you see here. The necklace. Dr. Bright was once, you know, human, you know, the Bright family, but he was human. And when he was walking around, he had this amulet in his hand, right? And I forgot I think it was Abel, the SCP Abel, you know, like breached out and killed him. And that emblem actually, anyone that dies that was holding the amulet goes into the amulet and become the amulet. So if someone wears the amulet, he becomes Dr. Bright. So let's say I'll put it on. I'm no more from this game. I'm Dr. Bright. And if I keep it on for more than 30 days, I think, I'll become 100% and no duplication of Dr. Bright. Then those duplication, the Foundation just kills them. They don't know one infinite amount of Dr. Brights, you know what I mean?
He recommended that the researcher bring 2 D classes for testing. When Dr. Moto was faced with the anomalous entity's blank file, he gave a sigh and began to write something in its description box. Moved to Site-19, 1993.
Okay.
Origin is, as of yet, unknown.
That's fire, okay. So they're all the same, like, you know, the SCP is actually from a different universe.
Now we know how SCP-173 made its way into Site-19, and what our own universe may have to look forward to in 2045. So remember, if you ever see Agent Sven Kish planning a transfer of anomalies out of your site, maybe consider using some of that PTO, and maybe consider putting a down payment on a nice, cozy apocalypse bunker over in Iceland. Know of other tales you'd like to see us cover? Let us know down in the comments below. Now go check out SCP-001 when day breaks.
Based on how 173 got stopped by Messiah. This was fire, guys. This was actually fire, man. But YouTube, man, that still had me down what they did, you know, to my video and stuff. Like, all the YouTubers that have it up, you guys see, though. Let me just do it real quick. I'm gonna end the video no matter what. I'm gonna do it real quick. Look, me, Canyon, Space Jam. Look, as you see here, Space Jam. There's other reactions, then it's up. You know what I mean? Like, mine's actually get down. Even all of this Tyrone, everyone, but. Look, trade on the reacts, man. And look, you see, and mine's obviously gets taken down. I want to appeal, like I'm a small channel. You see right here, they have it down. But hey, that's something gonna be down. You know what I mean? If it happens again, they're not gonna make me let post, you know, for a whole week of video. But that was fire, you guys. Remember, if you guys like the video and everything, hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the like button. I wouldn't be mad, you know. And in the comment section, you could tell me like things. You can even say hi. I'll be happy. I'll try to reply to you. But you could tell me games to play. That's a big Roblox or video to react to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Frame out.